Close one. Almost got it.
Huh?
You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck!
Koda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in! You'll die before I tell you shit!
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey, let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best, after all. You've satisfied...
Wait. Okay, how about this? That way, I can stay on campus.
But you can't teach without a license.
No,
but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer?
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Although, there is...
Yeah. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a future.
No, there's nothing of the sort.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time. No use sitting around on our asses, right?
I can't. Not until I find...
Suit yourself.
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
I knew it! Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I... Oh.
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age?
Yeah, you lost me. Now...
Oh no, you don't! I have irrefutable proof of your crime. You're wearing the exact same sneakers.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, but I had covered the floor.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Which means you came bumbling back while wearing the very evidence of your... lamenting your
mystery.
Now, if you'll
Oh, wait,
follow...
just... There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, why don't you just get... There's no escape, sir. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, turns out it's where I to supply this information to the... After all, the shop... Do I need to spell it out therefore?
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details. Having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake,
Suspicious. You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, but your arrival marks our revival. It would also prove the value of the MRC.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest,
When you put it that way,
right? How about you make me your advisor?
you advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who?
Listen, as I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. But, if I were to... So what do you think? Oh, and if it's
The purpose you... But, I will... So, I put...
test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa. And your sister's as nosy as mine.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here. Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the... Primarily, we function as a book club, but when the and by that...
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that, I've got to say, as a potential advisor...
Oh, don't get me wrong. If we could all be...
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, why, letting...
While I do admire your
Then
passion...
shouldn't we...
Well, now...
I take it you see my...
You make some valid points. So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is... believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, we'll either accept you...
I get the picture.
Actually, we've been dealing...
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrant's investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed-upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure. In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never...
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep. Any detective worth their salt should have no trouble. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with the lead on the sugar baby.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways those girls are... However, if a cool...
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, then just give them a few pointers.
Easy peasy?
I'm sure you can figure that out.
I guess I'll have to prevail.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor.
Huh?
Where's the captain? Ah, right there!
Something's not right. I feel so out of it.
Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh, great. The MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently,
and it must be rough.
Yeah.
I see. And the stars.
Listen, Senpai,
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the important thing.
Help with their routine. When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could. So, how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm
Whoa.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls, don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we've been practicing? We all know our moves, but it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be So,
you know...
I shouldn't have to say this. And you need to tell...
I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Blair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's gonna leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. If only we. Oh!
Ah. Let's take apart what could give you the edge. Why not incorporate Kung Fu?
Did you just say Kung Fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. And it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing.
Well, you're in luck. Kung Fu have...
No,
well,
wait!
It's my own stuff.
Perfect!
I
So will you...
guess I'm gonna have...
Sweet! Let's see some
Wait,
ass-kicking dance
really?
then! Of course!
Really?
How else we'll get to analyze your moves?
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though.
So...
If you're giving up after stringing them
Hold it.
Huh?
You know what? I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could...
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so... In there.
Whoa. Doubt I can top... But you know what? May as well...
That's a spirit.
Let's freaking dance.
incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Like it? Wow! Wait, is that I could never do that. Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it?
Oh, look at that! Did you see that?
Yagami-san, what was
Believe me,
that?
I'm just as surprised that winning is part skill and part.
I don't think a
pulling out-
seasoned act.
Yagami-san, that was incredible.
Wow.
You're not. No
You're
way,
getting
an
amateur.
amateur. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift. Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously
Hey,
saved our
I'm
neck.
just glad it all worked.
Ever since our and we could all use some.
If you guys will have me, then
Oh, you're the best.
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
huh? Oh, sure. So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed, you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I've tried to approach her, she would.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, all the.
Oh, I'm amazing now.
Yeah. Also, I have another.
Yeah?
So, a hired spreading through the news, put those pieces together. But I would. At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman. That is to say,
That'd be great.
sure. So also, we do. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. Ours.
Yeah, something.
Yep. No worries. The chairman actually promised. Well, I.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told. He told me the club's already had advisors and left
Typical. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as. Well,
Wonder-
with all that.
it. Hey, you'll get your chance.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, I'd like your advice on another case where.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes. And this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread, but that's a lot to digest.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now. Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Something special about Class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba Sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba Sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be. Mikoshiba Sensei knew that too.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so.
Oh?
But Mikoshiba Sensei, he'd make her shoot.
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad.
Hey,
He was doing
wasn't Mikoshiba Sensei the... He said the way she held the ball was arousing.
That's
said it was
not
her
true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba Sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
Okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikoshiba Sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke,
Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always...
Writing on her hand.
are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others?
No.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it.
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention, students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We'd better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a leg out there, Matsu. Not very nice, are they? Are you...
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And at the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or he...
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you. Hey, you're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help. That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh, turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us. Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy. We're really—
Okay, I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that? How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just—
Fine, I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with. So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Yokohama Leomon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Leomon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Leomon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Let's go.
Really, guys? Ah, my eyes! Cheap shot.
Can't see?
Got you now! No, you don't! Huh?
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach. You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good.
Senpai.
You guys follow me.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around.
Ah, well. All from...
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked?
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm...
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you? On the other hand, you guys can...
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard!
Now what? Don't give me that smug look.
Let's play it by ear.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
Hey, you mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice. Kind of a pain in the
As
ass.
soon as our coach, and if even one of that made it obvious.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Only
you gang up and belittle a single defenseless. Listen up. Mikoshiba foul play could be in the works here. He's been.
Hey, you think maybe Kota did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope.
You talked to Sawa-sensei yet?
All she told me was how exemplary he was. Oh, and that he looked out for you guys. Out of some...
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why? Something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba Sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa Sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa Sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on during his time in training.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to... Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Suspicious. Uh-huh. Hey. Suspicious. Suspicious. Hey.